Okay, so hi, how are you? I'm Charles,
Yeah.
AgrikMasters. We are saying that we are recording live this training, how to breed catfish, fingerlings, and juveniles, how to hatch the eggs and produce it and turn it to money. I do it from time to time for many years now. I've been doing it for more than 15 years now. And then it's your time now, if you are the first to see this, to launch your own wherever you are. While you are, all you have to do for us is to hit the subscribe button. Touch the subscribe button, the red button. Subscribe to this channel. It's our agricultural business development channel, so that you keep updated with us, whatever we are doing in this agricultural business forum. Secondly, there will be a notification bell, a blue bell. You press on it so that you get our updates, our newsletter and our updates to help you more, because it's not just about this video. The subsequent one, when we'll be harvesting it, when we have results, how to manage the fries, and most of that things we do, we are going to be bringing it to you just there in your living room. So can we get started? Here we have
Ronana.
Good. He's with us, and the other guy there is with us.
Joseph Henry.
Joseph Henry is with us, and the man behind the camera, Caleb.
Yeah, Mr. Kelly.
Mr. Kelly. Yeah, so here we go. Folks, enjoy us, okay? We are starting with the male. When you say you're hatching catfish, you have injected your female. We have a female here, we've injected it. Its stomach is full, is big. Very soon it will release the egg. We have checked it and we have confirmed that that female is well ovulated. We injected it with a chemical to release the eggs. That was about 9 hours ago, by 9 o'clock last night. And now it's just about 9 o'clock. So we are talking about 9 hours. And then we have our male. So before we go to the female or do anything, we would like to confirm that our male is good. We have sperm with our male. So we have this male here. And what we first of all is to check that male, that sperm, to make sure that, and you can see that is the perfume. That's the penis. That's the penis. So you open here. You open the stomach compartment slightly. You open the stomach compartment. And then you go under. That is the sperm sac. Camera, are you with us?
Yeah.
That's the sperm sac. And you can see very milky. It's ripe, it's good. The sperm sac is good. So we have it. The next thing you do, you sever it. You bring it out of this place. Sorry about that. The next thing you do is you bring it out. Sorry about that. So we handled it while it was live. So that's it. So we sever it. It's okay. So that's the sperm. Camera, can you see it? You cover it. You covered it so that it will be cool as the body of the fish where it is coming out from. So that is the sperm. Because we are doing wet fertilization. Wet fertilization means you bring out the egg and you pour the sperm on it. If you are doing dry fertilization means that we bring a salt water solution into the system. What that means that you mix. In this quantity of water, you put some salt. A little quarter of a salt into it. And then that's your salt water. You can then use it in mixing the egg and mixing the sperm. So we'll get to that as we move ahead. So you have your salt water solution here with you. So we go to the female now. Make sure you have your plate very, very dry. You have your plate very, very dry. Okay? Then I'll bring the female and we'll get the egg going. Just wait for me to come in. So that's our female fish. Okay, you stay this side. So I'll stay this side. Okay? Good. It's well ovulated. Look at the stomach. It's well ovulated. It can release the egg. So you hold here. Look at how you keep your own. Keep it like this and hold while I hold here, and the plate is here. Somebody can help us hold the plate if possible. Hold it very, very well, because we are coming out with a lot of, don't let the egg pour away. Instead, draw the bowl backwards a little bit. So good quality egg. Good quality egg. Let's add some more pressure. And we used the pituitary. We used the pituitary to inject this female. The pituitary is the head of the fish. That's the ovulation chemical we used. The pituitary from the brain or the head of the fish. We didn't buy it. That's what's doing this job for us here. Is that blood? No blood yet. It's blood.
It's blood.
So we can stop. Is that okay? So let me return it to the place. It has done a good job. Can you come, light? Can you come down well? Turn the other side of the light. Can you see it very well? Good. So the next thing we now do is to bring our, where is the razor blade? That's the razor blade. So the next thing we do is to slice our, look at it, to slice the sperm. So we say we are doing wet fertilization. What wet fertilization means is that we are pouring the sperm directly, the battery is dead, into the, we are pouring the egg, the sperm directly into the, onto the eggs. So camera, turn it very well, let him be seeing it. What we are doing now is called fertilization. It's called fertilization. The sperm is pouring out. You can see it. The sperm is pouring out. It has touched the very, very well. So you can bring the water for me. Open this water. So what you do then is to shake. You shake it. Use the cover and give me a little. That's it. Pour here. Good. So there is sperm. There is good sperm. Melt going into the egg to fertilize it in few seconds. That is it. So what we have here is a fertilized egg that in the water will hatch under 24 hours to give us fries. And now we can go to the next stage of the assignment, which is casting. Let me use this side now. So before you cast, you must have prepared a place. This is our own net. We designed it to suit this bath so that you can cast your egg on it. And the fries, when they hatch, they will be able to drop. Sometimes it might be necessary for you to add water from the system into your egg to make sure that you are shooting here, you're not shooting my face. So you add water and then you have to spray, considering that we have 3 baths. This is 1 bath, this is the second bath, and that is the third bath. So we have 3 baths, and we want this egg to go evenly to the 3 of them. So we'll go now. And this is casting. Camera, you're not too far. This is called casting. Don't allow the eggs to clump on each other. Don't allow the eggs to clump on each other. So you put your spoon slightly in the water and they will drop. You go make it line by line. You put your spoon in the water and the eggs will drop one by one, evenly. You can get artistic with it when you are doing it so that you can do it well. So that is this one. It's anywhere that is open, somewhere here. So you put a little bit there. That is it. So you cast, you spread your nets, your eggs. You spread the eggs. You spray. When you spray evenly, when the time of hatching comes, you will have more percentage of the eggs that hatched out because they were not clumped together. Each one of them will just break and hatch. So that is it. One female is going into 3 baths under this system we are using, and it's very, very. Are you seeing the eggs? Are you really getting what is happening? Because it seems like the camera is too far from the operation. I don't know why. That's an even distribution. because we are trying to teach people how they can first hand do it, so you can see how it is sprayed. So let's go to the last pond, the third one. So we cast onto this one. Now, to help your water, you must have left it in this bath for a minimum of at least 1 day, 24 hours, 2 days, to help your water to acclimatize. One of the best ways to have good water for your fish, good pH water, is to allow that water to stay some few days. So whatever strength of that water will be reduced. If the water is acidic, it will stop being too acidic. So we are nearing, the egg is finishing here. So if you are planning to hatch one female that is about 2 kilo, 2.2 kilo, this one was exactly 2 kilo that we used. That means you should prepare 3 baths like this. You prepare 3 baths. So with 3 baths, you can exactly get your 1 female egg settled. So now bring your camera to a point of attention. Bring it to me. Having done this, you can see we have water here, but we are not running water. What we are doing now is called still incubation. Still incubation. If you have this, and this is what you are using now, you don't need to run water again. Flow through. You don't need to run water to flow out and all those things till tomorrow morning. Even in the night, you don't need to come here. In fact, you can catch the building, get the environment. It's okay, get that environment. Now, this place is sealed. It's a sealed place. So that means we are under a room temperature. We are under an increased kind of temperature, right? So we close the place up and we don't need to cover the eggs. Under this temperature with the sun coming up, there will be a perfect hatching. Except probably now there is a change in weather and rain begin to fall and the weather gets cold. Then you'll be thinking of maybe using a sheet of zinc to cover the bath or something to cover the bath. But as it is right now, these eggs can stay under this place. By the next 24 hours, they will be hatched. The ones that will hatch. And then the next process of our educational video will be coming to you when we harvest it. Don't forget that you have a male, that there's a pituitary at the brain of that male that you are eating it. Don't eat the pituitary. That is it. So there is a whole package that we try to bring into this training. We'll try to show you the shortcuts, the things that you can still do without spending money for them. Like we showed you about the saltwater solution. Some people will go and buy saline solution from the chemist with a good amount of money. But it may not be necessary, as you are seeing us use it here for your catfish breeding purposes. And now we are telling you that you don't need to run water into the system. This one suffices as it is right now. Just close this place and leave it. By the next 24 hours, you get back here, your fries are cracked. So that is how it is today with us. And I don't know whether we really did. What can have you to say? Catch this man. What do you think you can say? Come here. Come here. What do you say?
I thank God for everything. I know that God will help us. Everything will come through as we want it.
Amen. Henry.
And me too.
Yeah.
We thank God for everything. So that God will help us. We harvest it in Jesus' name.
Amen. And now let me help the camera guy.
Yeah,
He's on camera now. Fine guy. So what do you have to say?
yeah, it's all educational. I really do appreciate the bit of information I got. Yeah, at least knowing the minimal way in order to go into the catfish breeding.
Good.
Yeah.
And you know what I have to tell you? I give it to you free.
Okay.
Are we together? Okay, I'm picturing another thing. So I give it to you free.
And
Any of you
yeah.
can go to your father's backyard, to your own house, behind your house with one bath. You can start.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have any other thing to give to
Yeah.
you, like cash or anything, but I can give you this, okay?
Yeah.
And I've given it to you
Yeah.
and to anybody out there in the wide world
Yeah.
that
We
think
all
that this thing
appreciate
makes meaning
that.
to him. I
Yeah.
didn't charge 10 kobo to give it to anybody.
Yeah.
So you take it and run with it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's how we have it
We
today,
appreciate
and that is
all.
coming from you.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do it off it and then go live with it. What do we do next? So good. What else?
That's okay.
No, this is where we are going.
Yeah. Shit.
Share, we have to bring it out. It's when you share it that it goes out. I can copy the link here first, but let's even share to Facebook, Abby.
Yeah.
Let's go live.